different autopsies from 3 different places around the world. So that if one fail, we'll bank on the other one. Let us have 3 results. What did these people went to do? They only went to do one. And that one till today, they can't explain to us where it was done. But we collected a lot of, we put money. You see where people are angry? What we call them scammers and useless people. Open your eyes. These are useless people. These are unfortunate people.
Ló jáde a mọ̀ pé ọwọ́ ti kọ ọwọ́ ni ṣùgbọ́n ọba adájọ́ ọba adákẹ́jọ́ ó mọ bí tí oníkálukú fi sí òun ló máa dá gbogbo ẹjọ́ yẹn. That is why tí mo sọ pé gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí action ni action family action family kò fún wa ní justice tí èèyàn bá fún wa ní justice ọlọ́run bá lókè á fún wa. On the issue of DNA, that is why a ṣe tún dúró pé kò sí bó ṣe lè jẹ́ ẹ lè nà wá lẹ́gbàá ní orí pé abéèrè ikú tó pa Mohbad kí a tó wá sọ wípé orí DNA fẹ́ kàkà tó kó má lè ṣe sí àfi ṣàwádà náà nǹkan tí ojú gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe pé lẹ́ẹ̀mejì. So gbogbo nǹkan tí gbogbo ayé fẹ́ lórí issue DNA bàbá àti family àti lawyer, we are hearing the feedback from people and at the same time wọ́n ní ẹni tí ò bá fi ọgbọ́n lọ́gbọ́n tí ò bá fi ṣe ìwà wò ó fẹ́ ẹni ẹ fẹ́ ṣubú ni. So as of today ó ti fi hàn gbẹgbẹgbẹ wípé ikú Mohbad oníbá tí ikú Mohbad bá dẹ̀ níbá ṣé ọ̀rọ̀ torí ọmọ ló fi rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àbí nǹkan láti wọ́n a ṣe gbọ́dọ̀ mọ nǹkan pé ọmọ yẹn fẹ́ ta ló ní ọmọ. Ẹni tó bí ọmọ nínú ẹ̀ ó ní Mohbad ló ní ọmọ kò sí wàhálà ẹ jẹ́ ká gbé lọ síbi tí wọ́n ń gbé lọ. Thank God àwọn ìjọba ẹni tí wọ́n gbé kinní fún òun fúnra ara ẹ̀ ti sọ níbi tí àwọn gbọ́ngàn lọ wọ́n ti sọ wípé àwọn ò lè lé nǹkan ara Mohbad nǹkan ara family nìkan ni wọ́n fẹ́ lò. Wọ́n ti sọ fún ìjọba bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹni tí ìjọba gbé sílẹ̀ wọ́n ti sọ fún ìjọba wọ́n ti wá sọ fún wa a dẹ̀ sọ fún ọjọ́ àwọn
guys, you see the way he look at how he entered them. That the official that was appointed by the court to do DNA on Mohbad, that they came to tell the family that they can't use Mohbad anymore. They will use a member of the family. The same thing Iyabo Ojo and them went to do, where they say Mohbad has been used to do DNA, and then it showed that that child belongs to Mohbad. Do you understand? That's the same direction they are going. Muyiwa is working for them. 100. You see, one person one law, only boy on my that me boy on Liba. They enter them stylishly. And they might have very about nothing will happen. Because the reason why Bukky Jesse and Angela Wood left, they told them to take this case to VDA and they refused. They said the family are in charge. Same thing they told Berekete, that family is in charge. Who is this family? Why suddenly family is coming? Where were all this family when Mohbad died? Where were they? Nonsense.
Alright. It's alright, son. Okay. You understand? Nǹkan ibi tí a wà lénìí wípé ẹni tí ìjọba rán pé welfare officer tí ìjọba rán pé kó wá ṣe pé kó dúró gẹ́gẹ́ bí olùgbèjà láàrin Aloba family àti Adébánjọ family àti Wùmí ó ti sọ wípé a ò lè lo anything ní ara Mohbad pé wọ́n máa mú family members ni wọ́n máa fi ṣe ẹni tó dẹ̀ tí wọ́n bá ó dẹ̀ tí wọ́n family members tó máa lò ní ọ̀sẹ̀ náà àwọn ò lè garanti wípé
Guys, they are working towards another inconclusive. Guys, look at that. They are handling them. They are working towards another. Shoshonake, you see what I thought of me? Shoshonake, you see what I've been complaining about of me? When I told you then about this people, can you now see for yourself? And can you now see for yourself? And there's some few of you here. Can you now see?
I'm not here home. I'm just charging my car now.
No, it's okay. I'm not saying it.
It can't be 99.9%.
Continue.
Hello?
Continue, please. Can you hear? Can you? Oh yeah, continue. Continue. Ẹ máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ látọ̀dọ̀ àwọn welfare officer kan tó sọ.
You see, one job plan killing you one you. Baba Mohbad knows about it. We one knows about it. One friend ban Baba Mohbad is so. They are making Baba look like an innocent one. Because Baba Mohbad do mankaka. One jump plan everything. One Timu was it that people were so. Ọ̀nà tó máa gbégbá ni wọ́n wá ti hámọ́ wọn mo ti sọ fún since 1.5 years ago. We don't
Bóyá wọ́n dẹ̀ ní pé kọ́ máa sọ àbí wọ́n ti lè pè wọ́n. No, ẹ̀yin sọ̀rọ̀. Yà wọ́n ti lè ní pé kọ́ máa sọ.
Papa, can I ask you one question, please?
Yes.
What? Do you think this, with the like of Comfy and Co, do you think they know about it? Or they are gullible? I still don't want to keep thinking.
The lives of Comfy and others, right? They are carried away by personal interest. They are driven. They have personal interest to be the best host. They want to be the face of the public. Do you understand?
Yeah.
But they are ready. They know that so many things are bad. Okay? But they want to keep having relevant. Do you understand? Like me, I take risk that no, it's a human being that died. We cannot be the same. We are looking for justice and not do necessary things to get justice. I don't care about anybody. I will confront them as long as we are praying and we are not sending results. I will confront anybody. But the reason why they are not doing so is because their platform survives on them defending Baba Mohbad and telling narrative, fighting every day. That's what their platform depends on.
Depends on.
They don't have anything to offer. So without that, tell me now, if Comfy now doesn't, if it's to Comfy start asking questions and people start saying you are causing Baba Mohbad, tell me who will go to Comfy platform to learn what to do what.
I'm telling you.
She understand? She's in the best place where she can be. It's about personal interest for anything.
Not for anything. That they know what is really happening. They just
They know what is happening. It's personal interest. Like one, they are jealous of Latin. They try so hard to bring this platform down. They don't like having people like that. They want to bring it down. It's about their own personal gain. They are so selfish. They don't care about Mohbad even.
Yà wọ́n ti lè ní kọ́ wọ́n sọ.
Àwọn ohun mi wà.
Ìyá àtọ́rí lè ní kọ́ àwọn olórí burúkú ni Wùmí wọ́n ti gayọ sí wọ́n ti fi kọ́ àwọn ọmọ kékeré. Wọ́n sì wà láàrin báwo àníwáwo ẹgbẹ́ sọ́ni fún ìyàwó orí ìlú náà sọ DNA yìí. Ẹ̀ka àwọn dadi vendors wọn ni kọ́fì WhatsApp ẹ má sọ àwọn eléyìí síta ẹ má wá sọ síta ẹ kọ̀ntínú lórí ikọ̀ mi ẹ pè wọ́n WhatsApp kẹ́ bá wọn discuss ẹ̀.
Can you see? Tell me what is secretive about simple question they are asking. Is it not supposed to be a public case? It's not public sponsor in this case. Public made this case to be alive today. What is the secret? Something Wunmi is aware of. If they are doing any corruption, why can't you tell everybody the whole so that people scream the area? What is WhatsApp? What is all this nonsense? And this case was messed up this way. Everything was messed up about this case the same one. And they are not relenting.
Being honest, and also sit down.
ṣe sọ fún yìí ẹ má sọ kiri ìbí báyìí ẹ má sọ kiri.
bóyá wọn máa fara fẹ́ ìṣẹ́
ẹ ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àwọn ọmọ oko kó má sọ kiri yẹn bí báyìí. Something that we is aware of. Àwọn tó ń sọpọ̀ tó ń gbọ́n jù àwọn aware of it. Ẹ wá ń gbé pa àwọn kan máa ṣàkíní yẹn. Kí ni kan náà? Kí ni kan náà? Ṣé o máa gbé ó máa mú justice wá? What is it? And this is it. Wọ́n lè máa sọ sí kankan níṣẹ́lẹ̀, ó sì máa sọ kankan níṣẹ́lẹ̀. Nǹkan tẹ́lẹ̀ gbọ́n ẹ̀ mú ìwà ṣe máa sọ nǹkan. Wọ́n fẹ́ fi tọ́ yín létí wọ́n ká wọ́n fẹ́ wo reaction yín. From now to February, they will try many things. This is one of it. When this one fails, they will come up with something else. Just watch and see. I will tell you this is the second plan B. They have many plans. Ọ̀nà tó máa gbégbà ni wọ́n wá ti há wọn lọ fún. Ọ̀nà tó máa gbégbà ni wọ́n wá sẹ́. They must find a way.
àwọn náà sọ ọmọdé ẹgbẹ́ tó ń sọ tó fẹ́ sọ.
Irú máa sọ bí báyìí náà.
wọ́n ní pé wọ́n mọ bó ṣe máa paraphrase ẹ̀ bí mo bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí sọ́ọ̀sì. àní ẹjẹ́ tó sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́ mi kọ́ ẹ kí ní
Àníkọ́ máa sọ̀rọ̀ àníkọ́ máa sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ oníkọ́ pé àwọn èèyàn.
wọ́n máa paraphrase ẹ̀ continue. Mr. Wiwa ẹ continue. Kì í ṣọmọdé ẹ continue. Ẹ mọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe máa yẹ ṣe sọ. Kálẹ̀ mi kì í tún mọ bá ṣe máa sọ. Pẹ́pẹ́ àwọn tẹ́lẹ̀ wọn ní ẹni tó máa kò ṣe. Àwọn ọ̀gbìn máa ṣe fúnra wọn nígbà wọn rí kankan gbọ́. Ẹ ti máa sọ̀rọ̀ yín.
Ẹ kì í sọ kankan ṣẹ́rí ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad kì í ṣe ó ti dé ibi tó yẹ pé kàkà kí kó má jẹ̀sẹ̀ sí a máa fi kọ̀kọ̀ fà ní. If the government does not want us to know what killed Mohbad, ẹ lè push ọmọ kan lórí family tí ọmọ ẹ bá jẹ́ ọmọ alọ́ba let it be known to everybody wípé ọmọ alọ́ba ni. For the sake of that.
Mú ìwà ọ̀tí ẹ̀mọ̀rọ̀ sọ, ẹ tún máa rojọ́ mú ara ẹ̀ máa gbọ́ mú ìwà ọ̀tí ẹ̀mọ̀rọ̀ sọ.
Child, we need closure. So, welfare officer ti sọ fún wa ibi tí wọ́n lọ ibi tó lọ wọ́n ti sọ fún wọn wípé okay wọn lè lo anything on Mohbad. Àwa ò jẹ́ lè gbà wípé kọ́ lu anybody ní family because ibi tí wọ́n lọ náà wọ́n ti sọ fún wọn wípé wọ́n bá lo family wọ́n ti jẹ́ nítorí wọn wọ́n náà ti fẹ́.
Guys, let's tap on the screen. Guys, please, if you love this account, be tapping on the screen. At least you cannot give it. At least be tapping on the screen. This account is weak. I don't want them to report it and take it down. Please be tapping on the screen. You don't have to gift, but at least be tapping on the screen. Please.
Media ni wọ́n máa ṣe 99.9999 wọ́n máa ń sọ. So ibi tí wọ́n lọ wọ́n ti sọ pé it will not happen. Wọ́n máa ń lọ ní family it will not happen. So the conclusion is this. Nǹkan family fẹ́ ni wípé ibi kan wà tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n ti ń ṣe Nàìjíríà ni wọ́n ti lè ṣe but ní abroad ẹni tí tàbá lè lára Mohbad á gbé jáde wípé Liam belong to Mohbad. That is where we stand and that is where the whole world stand. Anything short of that, nothing.
Mr. Wiwa ẹ correct yín níbi bíbá. Ibikíbi tí wọ́n bá gbé lọ, a sọ wípé Liam belongs to Mohbad or Liam does not belong to Mohbad. Because ojú kan lè sọ sí tó bá máa jọ láti àmàbá yín develop ẹ̀ ni o, àmà yín develop ẹ̀. So
where we want this thing to be is that if it come and be specimens in yellow, artists suggest for ìkànnì America, ìkànnì UK. Anybody in UK, kí lorúkọ ẹ̀. It is ibi tá a fún wọn, àwọn fúnra wọn nìkan gbé lọ síbẹ̀. Kò sí bọ́n ṣe lè manipulate DNA ní two countries yẹn. So kí wọ́n gbé lọ, tó bá débẹ̀, wọ́n á sọ fún wa wípé ìyá ó belongs fún Mohbad or not. Ẹ jẹ́ kí gbogbo ayé gbọ́. wọ́n ti jẹ́ ká mọ̀ wípé bí wọ́n ṣe because bí àwọn tó ń bá sọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà náà wà àwọn ẹ̀dẹ̀ sọ pé
ẹni àwọn ló máa gbé lọ ẹ láwọn ló máa ẹni gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì wẹ́fíà ṣé wẹ́fíà ló fẹ́ gbé lọ kò yé mi o.
For now.
Agbára máa pàrọwọ́ o owó máa pàrọwọ́ lọ́nà o ẹ kọ̀ǹpútà yẹn o.
Ẹ máa gbọ́ ṣẹ́rí ibi tí a dé ń sìn ẹ́ ìsáná di transfer àwọn sọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀ a máa fa gbogbo ìjà because àwọn náà nǹkan tí bàbá gbé lọ ní last time ni pé bàbá ti propose fún wọn ẹ lọ ṣe kí ní UK àti abroad and then mi mọ nǹkan tí bóyá webshop sáré wọn ọkọ tó fẹ́ ṣe ni o because àwa ti mọ̀ right from onset bí wọn lè ṣe ní Nàìjíríà náà ń ṣe bí wọn ṣe ti UK sí Nàìjíríà fíìmù náà wá ṣe ìjọba ìjìkú tó yẹ pé fíìmù wà lára ìwọ̀n náà ṣe. We know this thing in your Africa, I don't know the lab in South Africa to issue but how much in America people. I don't know in the UK. And that was the reason why the family suggested the UK or America two places no for UK and they cannot show two places. And why you want to support more? And why you want to support the Baba? Anything to man, I'm already. But you pay on my family can help on my relative job. So people why keep on wọ́n ṣe ti autopsy and toxicology eléyìí sẹ̀ kò ní rí bẹ́ẹ̀. That is the stand of everybody, that is the stand of the family, and then that is the stand of the whole world. Ẹ ṣe lọ.
All right. Thank you for this. Mr. Vengeance.
Mr. Vengeance, tell me what you're saying.
Have you Mr. Vengeance material? Okay.
Thank you so much. Mr. Weaver.
Hello?
To be sincere with you, there are three aspects. That's number one. Number concerning the autopsy and toxicology, we did not do justice to it. That's number one. Number two, concerning the issue of radical lawyers, that are critical thinkers, God for Baba, you didn't do justice to it too. Number three, I would like to just be mute about number three, because that number three has generated a lot of disgust. Ripples everywhere. I mentioned the number three aspect might draw Baba Mohbad into it, and I don't want any.
You see, anything that will cause, that will make Baba to have a bad name, that will show that this man is a bad person, they don't want to say it. Not that they don't know. Shalaki, this answer your question. They are fully aware, but they just don't want. They want to keep pampering the man, to be using the public and be deceiving them until there's nothing any longer. I wonder how many people will keep under this shadow, under this darkness, and being used. I wonder how many people enjoy being used.
Anything to happen to that man. I don't want anything to draw Baba Mohbad into any problem. But you see on those two aspects that I mentioned earlier, Mr. Weaver, you have not done right at all. Family is not by blood only. Family is not a function of blood ties. Family resonates beyond the issue of family involves standing in a very difficult situation, speaking. People don't know nobody will hear you. That way it goes family. But you see, that's number one and two. Mr. Weaver, it will be difficult for you and I to have active resolution of issues. We might become passive friends, do you understand? But we cannot be active friends. Because those two aspects have put Justice for Mohbad in a limbo, in a very precarious situation. He has caused issue at Anyanya. In fact, that aspect almost brought Justice for Mohbad to his knees. And that's why I cannot, you and I, just like I said, the best we can get is become passive friends, but we cannot be active friends. We might not be enemies, but the passive friendship is the best we can get. You have not done well in those aspects as power of Anthony or Baba Mohbad, and that is the bone of contention. But I love your courage, and I love your sincerity and your openness. At least for you to come up and say you sought for peace. Of course, God will give us peace. But I even love what to say now. It seems you and I we share something in common. I love the way you spoke about the DNA. And I will say for the first time, you and I, we are agreeing on the issue, and that's the issue of DNA. The way you have said it. If what you have said to the whole world now is the same position that you are taking behind the camera, Mr. Oyewa, on the DNA, I will say I'm standing with you. But the issue of the government being the one to take any sample to anywhere, don't trust the government of taking any sample. Don't designate the rule of government taking the sample of DNA to anywhere. The government cannot be trusted. And we cannot start singing on your logo the second time. We've signed it the other time. We cannot afford to sing on your logo on the DNA for the third time. We don't want to do that. The DNA does not have parts. So let us all open our eyes. Everything will be on the time of Baba Mohbad. Including the collection, including the transportation, including the choice of hospital, including the results. Everything will be on the terms of Baba Mohbad. No negotiation from Baba Mohbad's team. No shifting of ground. Baba has the autonomy, and he has got the right to decide everything from A to Z. Baba cannot trade anything for resolution concerning the DNA. The boy is to bear Liam Aloba, not Liam Lagos State government, not Liam Sanwo-Olu, not Liam Justice Magistrate, not Liam Clinical Court, not Liam Family Court. It must be on the terms of Baba Aloba with no compromise. Everything is better clearly. Anything they're ready for that is a compromise.
And this is the mistake they are making. If the court is to use that result legally, only the court will monitor and supervise the process. The court will have complete jurisdiction over how it's done, where it's done, and dictate. Do you understand that? The only way you can prevent the court from dictating is if the two parties go and negotiate behind and they would agree that, okay, we want to do it either out of the court, or in fact, this is our solution. We want to do it in two different hospitals. We want court to monitor it. It can also happen that way. But you cannot say that Aloba will dictate. It can never happen. And it cannot happen. Not in this case. That will never happen. It is the court that will pronounce and now revoke. If that child doesn't belong to Mohbad, it is the court that will revoke it. That this child should not be Aloba any longer because of this evidence that we have in front of us. That we are part of it. If court is not part of it, it's not an evidence. Whatever court is not part of it can never be seen as an evidence. See? So,
hope you agree with all the legislators and generals that even if they have got everything wrong in the past, on this DNA, we must do what? We must get it absolutely right.
Somebody said they have elevated the see above like an emperor. So an emperor is bigger than the court. Oh my shit.
Nobody, no diversion, no distraction, no gun loss, nothing. And that is what we want. So, Mr. Oyewa, God bless you, thank you, and God bless you.
nǹkan tí èèyàn bá mọ̀.
Drop mi mọ́tò àti drop kẹ́lẹ́ bá ní bẹ́ẹ̀ dájú ṣáàkì.
Mo ní nǹkan tí èèyàn bá mọ̀ ó máa ń ṣàgbàyàn gbà mí. You made mention of 3 things. I'll just I will hide it non-directly so that could be cause wala. I think the first one was the issue of autopsy and toxicology. If I'm not still family, I think we'll closure on the issue of autopsy and toxicology. Àrídájú wípé tí result bá jáde nǹkan tí gbogbo àgbáyé fẹ́ ni wọ́n máa gbé jáde. But at a point in time, ẹlẹ́ra ni gbogbo wa things change, which 1 or 2 people láti jọ sọ̀rọ̀.
Moranu.
Ẹ̀sìn fáwọn.
Àwọn olùgbàgbé báyìí tó sọ. Just 30 people supporting them. Just 30 people. Ló ní gbogbo àgbáyé. I don't understand these things. I've never seen this sort of thing in my life. Oh God. Just 30 people supporting you there. Only gbogbo àgbáyé. This kind of life, oh God. Oh God. I cannot really comprehend. I can't comprehend. Hey. Just 30 people. They're not even 30. Continue, please. I mean, it's so irritating. Listen to this, so irritating. And people are clapping, they are clapping. For God's sake.
Mama, lójú èèyàn kò dúró ní ojú Ọlọ́run. That is on the issue of autopsy and toxicology. The result that came out, ṣé ìjọba lọ́wọ́ náà ẹ̀? Yes. Ṣé result tí wọ́n gbà ní ìpẹ̀yà nìyẹn? No. Because I don't believe that. Now, on the second one, the issue of radical lawyer, mi fẹ́ kí a tún padà sẹ́yìn mọ́ nítorí wípé àwọn tí wọ́n dúró ti bàbá nígbà yẹn tí wọ́n mú lọ́ọ̀yà yẹn wá, they know my position on that case, and then they also know mo mọ nǹkan tí mo pé ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe báyìí. Heaven bear witness, and then if any one of them is here, they will also bear me witness my stand. But if you will come, the man Sosita, that is on those issues. And then on the issue of maybe the government is the one taking sample, no. Ní last kinita gbéjáde, the lab tí bàbá tí lọ́ọ̀yà bàbá tí ó gbé lọ sí court. The lab is the one coming down to take the sample. But the bone of the content.
Another lie. Let's see how they handle it. No Baba Mohbad hospital is coming from nowhere to take sample of anybody.
That our government won't get in money no. Because on struck out to Baba. I'll be low with me. Do you have ibi tó ti fẹ́ ṣe? Ó ní òun níbi tó ti fẹ́ ṣe. Despite the fact that ó ti approach report to wípé òkè òun náà fẹ́ ṣe díẹ̀ ní títò wọn. But the lawyer is not àwọn níbi tó ti fẹ́ ṣe. That is why the court tó fi dúró gòkè o. Ẹ jẹ́ kó ń dúró láàrin àwọn méjèèjì. Àárín méjèèjì. But as God will have it, nísìnyí. Ẹni tí wọ́n gbéṣẹ́ fún ibi tó lọ Nàìjíríà náà ló lọ wọ́n náà ti sọ fún wọn wípé they cannot do tissue base fluid náà ṣe ní Nàìjíríà family member náà bí kò lọ mú wá kò sí family member kan tá máa present because family member kan ló bí ni wọ́n allege kó bí ìyá family member kan ni wọ́n allege pé ọkọ Wùmí ẹni tí gbogbo ayé mọ̀ pẹ̀lú ọkọ Wùmí òun ni Mohbad àwọn ọlọ́dẹ ti ṣe wípé ibi tí ayé délé
Wait.
wọ́n ní tí
King, faster in. Wait.
fluid náà ṣe ní Nàìjíríà family member náà bí kò lọ mú wá kò sí family member kan tá máa present because family member kan ló bí ni wọ́n allege kó ọlọ́dẹ ti ṣe.
Wetin dey happen? Ẹni tí gbogbo ayé mọ̀ pé mo ní ọkọ mọ̀ pé òun ni báwo ló ṣe sọ náà lẹ́yìn gbẹ̀lọ́ lẹ́yìn take it back.
Ọkọ Wùmí.
Ẹni tí gbogbo ayé mọ̀ pé ọkọ Wùmí òun ni Mohbad. I thought Baba said that Mohbad is not married to Wùmí. Ṣọlákí, are you there? Ṣọlákí, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Are you not confused?
It's terrible.
Baba said they are not married. Now this man is saying that who the whole world knows that he's married.
They are confused human being. They are totally confused. They don't know what they are doing at all. Confused human being.
Matter, yàrá ìyá ló máa ń tẹ̀. We feel am.
Ẹni ni wọ́n àlẹ́jì kó bílì á. Family member kan ni wọ́n àlẹ́jì pé ọkọ Wùmí. Ẹni tí gbogbo ayé mọ̀ pẹ̀lú ọkọ Wùmí òun ni Mohbad. Ọlọ́dẹ ti ṣe wípé ibi tí ayé délé ni wọ́n ní tí òkú bá kú tí ò bá sí fúlù lára ẹ̀ wọ́n tí ò sí omi lára ẹ̀. There are things they will take from that body. So tí o bá ṣe ṣe ní Nàìjíríà ó ṣe ṣe ní UK ó ṣe ṣe ní America àti propose ẹ̀ and then that is where we stand. Those lab is coming down to take those samples. That is where we stand. And then thank God the whole world it stands still because I don't know what the government will gain because Wùmí òun ló sọ wípé okay Mohbad ló lọ́mọ so let's prove it to the whole world wípé okay true Mohbad ló lọ́mọ. There is allegation pé okay ó ti lọ ṣe DNA tó bá jẹ́ pé ó favour ẹ̀ ni ó yẹ kó ti gbé jáde. My question is this assume pé Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ ká rí tó bá jẹ́ pé nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí Mohbad tó bá jẹ́ pé reverse the case ṣé bó ṣe fẹ́ treat family ṣé bí alóba ṣe fẹ́ treat family Adébánjọ nìyẹn. Assume pé okay it is the other way round now it is Mohbad that died. Assuming it is the other way round.
Mr. Agbèwé má bínú sà, wọ́n ní kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ rẹ̀ ti ara yín sà. Bàbá ní ọkọ àwọn kò fẹ́ Wùmí, so kò ń ṣe ìyàwó àwọn. Ìgbà táyì máa sọ̀rọ̀ sí ẹ lọ́kọ Wùmí. So wọ́n ní kí Mr. Agbèwé ẹ máa correct, ẹ máa farabalẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ when it comes to this issue. So wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí pé ṣé ìyàwó ẹ̀ ní àbí ẹ̀sìn àbọ̀kù ẹ̀.
Ẹgbẹ́ please ẹjọ́ tó lọ as of today profession ni pé nǹkan tí mo sọ ni pé tó bá jẹ́ pé the other way round ni tó bá jẹ́ pé Wùmí ló ṣe bí Mohbad ṣe ṣe are they going to do the at least àti ìwé as of today tó bá bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ pé okay ta ni wọ́n jà lé lórí it is on Mohbad ẹ bá jẹ́ ká tọra wa.
Àwọn èèyàn ń béèrè lọ́wọ́ yín comment section. The last time tí bàbá máa sọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n láwọn ò fẹ́ Wùmí. Wọ́n ní sòkò ó ṣe ìyàwó àwọn. Ìgbà tẹ́yìn máa sọ̀rọ̀ sí ẹni ọkọ Wùmí. Ṣé ọkọ ni àbí boyfriend Wùmí?
Okay. Ṣé nǹkan tẹ́ sọ yìí?
Ẹ̀yẹ ló ní kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ rẹ̀.
Okay. As of today, the family did not receive any dowry from anybody. So in that case, claim ni wípé okay wọ́n jọ bímọ fúnra wọn ni. That is the claim. So because as of today, Bolúrẹ́bí ó ti sè é.
Ẹ jẹ́ káwọn mi àwọn bàbá yòókù sọ. Ìdààmú ìwà ìjọ́sìn mọ́mí jíde bẹ́ẹ̀ ní sùúrù ọmọ àpárí ọ̀rọ̀ wọn yẹn ná. Mr. Muyiwa ẹ máa jẹ́ kó wà ẹ wà accustomed with that name girlfriend because ibẹ̀ ni most people tí wọ́n ní problem pẹ̀lú yín jù ẹ máa sọ pé girlfriend ẹ̀ boyfriend ẹ̀ girlfriend ẹ̀ tí ọkùnrin ò bá sanwó lé mi lórí tí wọ́n bá ṣe ìdáná mi he is my boyfriend kò ń ṣe
one is because Muyiwa is convinced that the husband and wife. But if you guys are pushing him to say, he will just say it for saying sake, just because he wants to make you guys happy. But in his head and in his heart, he believes that they are husband and wife.
Wọn kò ní ò bá sanwó lé mi lórí tí wọn bá ṣe ìdáná mi. He is my boyfriend. Kò ń ṣọkọ mi. Kò tọrọ mi. As in wọn kò ṣe ìdáná mi properly. Ṣe ìdáná mi. Wọ́n kò mọ́ra wọn ni. Ó ṣe baby mama. Girlfriend is okay. Girlfriend is okay. Not even baby mama. No. Ibi tí wù mí tó fẹ́. Baby mama, because the baby mama people confirmed. The baby is not okay.
Girlfriend, okay. Let's
Girlfriend is okay. Girlfriend is okay.
So bá jẹ́ wípé the defense is the case ní kọjá pé girlfriend Mohbad ní kíní ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ sí. Is it this way the thing will play out? So please, girlfriend ti sọ wípé Mohbad ló lọ́mọ. Ẹ jẹ́ kó prove ẹ̀. Àtẹ̀bí tí ó ti lè prove ẹ̀ ni wípé let us go and use ẹni tó sọ pé ó ní ọmọ. Not anybody. Not any family. Boyfriend here, no good here. So not anybody in the family. That is where the whole world stands. And that is where we stand. Thank you.
Thank you. May conflict please on my work. Can I quickly say something?
Yeah. All right. Oh yeah. Continue. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much for the privilege and the opportunity to speak. Since everybody is talking and is in the public space, I would like, I heard what Mr. Muyiwa said not quite long ago. For the sake of clarity and for the sake of sincerity and for the sake of transparency and for the sake of the future, I would like to make sure I hear him clearly. Let me quote him. He said, and I quote, that this DNA they want to do, it's not the government that is taking sample. Am I correct? Is that what you said, sir?
To the court.
No. It's not what you took to court. What you took to court has been set aside. What you are saying is that because the moment you said, Mommy Comfy raised a very concerned question, and you now said again, and this is where we have to be very, very careful. And if we are speaking, we must be on the truth always. Now, the first application that was submitted, it was stated that the state pathologists will take Mohbad sample for the DNA. And at the long run, quarter to go, we discovered that element in the application. And we advise you people that wọ́n ti gbé wa ní gbogbo nìyẹn o, tẹ́ bá jẹ́ kí state ṣe. And it was because of that there was a fresh application that was submitted, if I'm correct. And to that effect, on that day, December 2nd, when they came out of the court, we heard that they stepped aside that application. And from what your lawyer said, standing by Baba Mohbad, he said, and I quote, that the court is suggesting an unknown lab, one, and the court is also would be in charge of taking the sample, two. That is what we heard from him. Now you are here, you are telling us now that the lab that they are taking it to, we send a professional, a specialist to come take the sample. Now, I want us to be clear for the sake of tomorrow. Are you saying authoritatively, without any fear of this thing, that the state government are not the one taking the sample of Mohbad for this DNA that is ongoing?
It's happening now.
Please, if I'm in meeting. Thank you very much. Please, hold on. Let us be clear so that all of us should be on the same page. Are you saying that courts have adjusted what they said have been issued that no, they are no longer the one taking the sample, or is it the court that is that's the clarification I want? Is it the court that is taking the sample? Baba's pathologist or the lab that Baba wants to use? Who is the person that is taking the samples?
Because person dey inside car, I know your fit carry on the person like that.
Mr. Muyiwa, as of today, who is taking the sample?
Nǹkan tí bàbá gbé lọ sí kóòtù nìyẹn pé ok láàbù táwọn fẹ́ lò kí wọ́n take a sample. Now the judge bent on the court. Set aside they set aside Baba's applications. And then Wumi could be Wumi who also
You see these liars. When this application was set aside, they were lying to their people. In fact, Baba posted on his page that court has granted the application. That thank God to court granted it. I came out and said, no, that they lied to you guys. Thank God today now. All of them are now opening their eyes. They just like to spread lies. In fact, they have made this case look like nothing even ever happened to Mohbad. Because now, it now begins to look like the Baba that people were supposed to fight for justice now seem to be the manipulator. The one lying and deceiving and scamming people all for money. The poor Mohbad is in the morgue. They are dissecting his body, piecing it in the way. The father is here, clearly celebrating, fighting everybody. It's a pity to have a very wicked father like this. Mohbad, may your soul rest in peace. But you have to fight and get justice for yourself. This is the family you live behind. They all want to benefit from your royalty, from your hard-earned money. They want to benefit from it, but they can't fight for you, unfortunately.
Anywhere tí wọ́n fẹ́ gbé lọ. So the stand of the court ni pé àwọn máa conduct that is where the court that is the stand because báwí àkú bí àwí àkú. Now on my own part on my own part that is
but wait to this thing that we hear about Comrade Moses, how true is it that those people in underground light on? Can you help us expatiate? I think you are under the ground now. They said Comrade Moses, he ran with the money that was contributed underground, old Bisalo, and they are petitioning him. Ever since then, I have not seen underground to come out and debunk it. If it was a family now, you guys are so quick to fight. Ever since this underground matter come out now, they said, one kilo, Moses, one salo, 9 million. How true is this? Why is Moses not come out? And why is any member of this underground? Where is Caramel B? Caramel B, Abi Caramel Bella. Right, so you are part of them now. How come you don't know? Suddenly you will money. I thought you were part of the underground now. Abi guys, am I mistaken? Shaitan was not part of the underground. Come. I've been at this peg. Now this peg is the same minute. Caramel B. Caramel B. You see, when I want to do it, when they were bringing somebody called Bushiri, come back to it, we went through a tea. Came out for you, but okay, watch out. But not even bad reputation in your jail. I want to leave because I cannot do my reputation. Once you see platform, one comes to the local, she be justice for no shit. What you want to man who look? I don't man who look. Ọ̀sán àwọn náà máa lóògùn tó bá yẹ pé ìjọsìn sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ṣin lóòótọ́ kọ́ lọ sí pílátọ̀mù kọ́ lè pẹ́ everybody káwọn èèyàn náà wá. Ẹ á máa lo kọ̀rọ̀ pẹ̀lú máa lo bandidos torí káwọn èèyàn nífẹ̀ẹ́ lọ́mọ bá yẹn nù títí ẹ̀ bá yẹ bá yẹn nù ẹ máa lo ògùn torí káwọn èèyàn nífẹ̀ẹ́ lórí rẹ̀ bí kẹ́sà ló wọ kẹ́sà ló mọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe máa lò wọ́n kẹ́tẹ́ máa wọ́n gbá àwọn èèyàn. Nonsense. But when I come out and I ask questions, I say, you lady, how we for us, how come I bring on my nigga and it don't cross boundaries. No go better all of the generation. Our liars and scams on the future of help. Fellowship back on there when you run back from. I don't know why justice.
Where I said that okay, we are going for appeal. A court, so because the country baba be.
Oh, when did Governor Moses come out? Me have not been around, I don't know. And he said that please let me believe me. Did Moses come out today or when? Did he come out? Did he come out? Did he come out? Somebody please bring me on that. I can't hear you. Are you speaking?
Yeah, Moses came out.
He came out yesterday. He just came to debunk some things about, I think, what Bossman said.
He came to debunk Bossman.
There are some things he said.
But I think they are working together now.
He tried to debunk the 9 million issue that was going around. So he said there's nothing like that.
Bossman was part of the underground, right?
Yeah, I think there's something going on that they don't want anybody to know.
See why I don't like underground? Bossman is the head. How did it? Bossman is the head. They always up. I think, even remember that time, I think 4 months or 5 months ago, you were saying that justice is on the way. Just give us 3 months. I said, I don't see this guy so confident. Why is he saying this? Say yes. Yes, exactly. He said so. Exactly. I heard it. I can't lie about it. I heard it now. It was so boastful. I said, where is this guy coming from? What did he know? I asked him that day. I said, are you sure? I said, yes. 9 million for Merry Christmas. So what did Moses say? What did he say? Did he say he didn't take any 9 million from them or something? So what did he say when he came live?
Was he who said what? You mean Comrade Moses? And then he was just trying to, he has they have started the live before I joined them on Supermax platform. So he was just debunking stuff. I don't know. I don't know how to, put everything together.
What's the part?
Why do you do your face like that?
Was that I think some money was paid for some activities, and I think there were different tranches, and so according to him, Mose, can you hear me clearly?
Speak on.
Hello. Okay. So what he said was that he didn't collect a lump sum of 9 million from anybody, but some money was paid to him for some certain task, which I think he concluded those tasks, and so, but the way it was done when I think this guy came up to interview him, Kekran. Some of the money that they paid, maybe for transportation, some for flight. Flight was not taken. They used bus and all those things, hotel bills, they sleep in hotel, and so all those things. I think that was what was the issue. But according to him, the tax for which the money was paid for was accomplished. How that tax was accomplished is none of the business of the people who pay the money, according to him. That was what the picture he tried to paint.
So the money was not up to 9 million. Okay.
The 9 million does not. As God will have it. But what he did, as God will have it. And he comes to us, so we whatever they gave him to do. Kó tẹ̀síwájú lórí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn. Ibi tí wọ́n lọ, wọ́n ti forí sọ́kọ́ náà bẹ̀rẹ̀.
Mr. Muyiwa, ọ̀rọ̀ yóò smooth wọ́n sí bí Honourable Yoga ṣe béèrè question yẹn. Ọ̀rọ̀ ní cancer yóò wá kó wá straight kó smooth now. Ẹtún ti mú àpíl wọlé. Ṣé kọ́sísìnyí ẹni sùúrù? Ṣé ní public ibi tí update ibi táwa mọ update ọ̀rọ̀ yìí mọ̀ ní wípé court òun ló máa lọ mú sample òun ló máa mú sample lọ sí ibi tí wọ́n fẹ́ mú lọ pé bàbá ò ní mọ anything nípa ẹ̀. Then actually another update from the lawyer wípé bàbá wípé okay o let it be so pé ṣùgbọ́n àbí báwo ni update yẹn ṣe rí Honourable Yoga yìí.
So what did you say? What are they appealing?
It's so terrible.
When you want to let I'm appealing. It's a mistress.
It's terrible. And people fall for that. And people fall for that, for God's sake.
Please summarize that update, the last update, because our clamor for Peki Baba Mohbad, we are the one clamoring for Baba Mohbad to appeal. But when he is just
Education is scam. Education is not a scam. Let me just take care, please. That's why I never said when we say education is expensive, try ignorance. Ignorance will die. Because at the end of the day, there will be a time for you to appeal. I mean, God gave judgment for the past almost 2 or 3 months now. Say you want to go and appeal.
As a matter of fact, they can't even appeal anyone. The case don't go till 14 days don't pass.
What's in law? What do you mean? Where will you be?
You can't appeal anymore. Appeal to Koja.
Hey, you Koja.
They will appeal just to calm them down.
See, God. Everyone will leave you alone.
They always wait until it is too late. Whenever we are crying on this platform, calling out for the right thing, they will be sorting us. When I was calling us and Shitu, they were sorting me, screaming. But when it happened, it was too late. It's too late. It's too late. Oh, it's too late. The day when Rapture will take over, everybody will enter heaven. Then they will do nonsense. And when they will come, God will say, sorry, it's too late.
Can you imagine? Okay, it's okay. We went to court to appeal. And if that appeal, they will ask the lawyer, you told us that
even the lawyer has asked them, what do they want to appeal?
I mean, the lawyer just told you in front of the press, in front of the whole world, that what the judge said was very right, it was on his point, everything was okay by the lawyer. And you say you want to go and appeal. Appeal what? My show. Ignorance will down.
Even the lawyer don't ask them, say, you know, fellow appeal. They don't know that.
Lọ sí abroad ni tí bàbá Mohbad ní mọ bẹ àbí èwo ni ẹ wà specific kó èyí wa so that ká lè di nǹkan níbẹ̀.
Yes, that is the reason. That is the reason tí family sọ pé no. Ṣé yín sìn? Mommy
Family ò sọ́tọ̀. Family sọ wípé yes. Family sọ pé family ò sọ no sẹ́.
Mommy Coffee, this is your program. Please don't put word into my mouth. Let me see what is stand of the family. I came here willingly to straighten up. I'm not here to argue with anybody. I'm not here to please anybody. And I'm not here to fight anybody. Everybody has his own notion. So please, the stand of the family, I will let everybody know. The stand of the family is that in what family bill of court in Lay. What is our family bill of court? The two labs, family proofs, our normal kidney. And then the court is set aside the family. Titi Wumi. That cherry go comment if you don't that's it kò sẹ́ni tó kàn pẹ̀lú yẹn. The stand of the family I'm going to tell you. So now, Titi family ni pé agbé kan lọ sí court. Láàbù ló máa gbé kí lórúkọ ẹ̀, ló máa mú sample. Kóòtù ọ̀dẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ wù mí náà wù pé okay, do you have a place where you want to take it to? Ó ní no, despite the fact pé ó tẹ̀tí wọ́n tẹ̀lé tẹ́kùn fẹ́ lọ ṣe DNA. Now, kóòtù dúró pé okay, ẹ̀yin méjì jà. Òun máa tó sáàrin yín. Bàbá ò lágbára lórí court wípé òkè dandandandan nǹkan tó ń sọ yẹn. Kóòtù láti dájọ́. Kóòtù sọ pé òkè àwọn máa ṣe. Fine, nǹkan tí kóòtù sọ nìyẹn. Ìgbà tí kóòtù sọ yẹn, bàbá ò lè máa fa ẹ̀rọ wọn ò lè máa jà ní court. And then the lawyer has to come to us láti sọ pé òkè nǹkan tí kìíní sọ lélẹ́yìí o, nǹkan tí kọ́ ìjọ́ọ̀jì sọ lélẹ́yìí, okay, what are we going to do? So the option to one okay, do we go for appeal? Let us look at judgment. Now, the court tó ti fún welfare officer ní welfare officer ní go ahead. Lè stop welfare officer. Kó má lọ ṣe nǹkan tí court fẹ́ ló kó ṣe. On our one part, we have our own plan. Kó tó di wípé welfare officer herself ibi tí nǹkan tí ó yẹ tí because in judgment ni wípé go and do it and then go and do it yẹn kò sọ pé do it in Nigeria. Mr. Muyiwa because tí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn bá ti pọ̀ jù ó máa dàrú ẹ̀yin lẹ́gbẹ́ pé ẹni wẹ́ẹ̀fì adé nígbà tí wẹ́ẹ̀fì adé ẹ ló sọ wípé òun pé wọn ò lè lo anything lára Mohbad ẹ̀yin lẹ sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ o ẹni wẹ́ẹ̀fì adé wọn ò lè lo anything lára Mohbad.
Ẹ má bínú ẹjọ́. Mr. Muyiwa, there is an order of court. Court ti rule pé kàn lọ ṣe DNA. And in that order, wọ́n ní kàn ṣe abroad. And ruling to follow ẹni pé kàn appoint welfare officer. Welfare officer yẹn ó máa lọ execute the order of the court. The welfare officer is expected to go and execute the order of the court. Níbo ni welfare officer ti rí ìrìn àjò tó mú lọ sí láàbù Nàìjíríà? Kò wáyé. Mi ìfẹ́ kò ń ṣe pé máa béèrè lọ́wọ́ yín. Mo fẹ́ explain àwọn nǹkan kan ni. Kì í ṣe pé máa béèrè. Ṣé reason táwọn èèyàn fi ń believe pé there are some things that are not open sexual? Ó yìí mo gbọ́ nǹkan kan bí nísìnyí tó jẹ́ pé tá a bá gbọ́ tẹ́lẹ̀. Ó wà nù reply lawyer but I ask a question níjọ́ kan sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn. Wọ́n address pé you cannot use a family member and you must do it abroad. Mo fi ń bèrè pé ṣé wọ́n ti ṣègbésẹ̀ wípé wọ́n fẹ́ lọ ṣe Nàìjíríà ni wọ́n dẹ̀ fẹ́ lu family member. The order of court kò sọ pé alọ́ba ọmọ tó bínú sọnù ó fẹ́ ṣe DNA lórí Mohbad ní wọ́n fẹ́ mọ̀ bóyá ó bí ọmọ àbí kò bí ọmọ. Ìyá Mohbad dẹ̀ ti jẹ́ ká mọ̀ gan ìdí páàsì pé ó ṣeé ṣe kó jẹ́ pé bàbá Mohbad ló kọ́ ló bí Mohbad. So pé wọ́n tẹ̀ fẹ́ lo family member wọ́n fẹ́ lo bàbá Mohbad is working towards doing it in Nigeria because and what they are doing now because at a full opportunity welfare officer opportunity ń sìn pé gbogbo ẹ ti wà níwájú ẹ nígbà tá a ti appeal. The implication of that is that abroad can be Vietnam, can be Morocco, can be Cotonou. Because if you are just emphasizing abroad, wọ́n á ṣe sample ìjọ kan o, wọ́n á dẹ̀ gbé lọ sí Burkina Faso, wọ́n á dẹ̀ ní ṣe abroad. Mo ṣe pé mo fẹ́ béèrè lọ́wọ́.
Yes, thank you.
I just want to emphasize the importance of that appeal.
Okay. Yeah, thank you so much, Mr. Ishak. Sherry, ibi tí yóò sí ọlọ́run wa bẹ̀. Sherry, our human being, our power, but the national being, which is God himself, is fighting. Leonie, after the game, welfare officer gbogbo fúnra rẹ̀. Ibi ẹni tí wọ́n lọ bá ó ti sọ fún wọn wípé we cannot use anything on Mohbad. It's on record. And then the second one is pé they will use. He made a suggestion. He pé okay, wọ́n máa lo sample family, which is not part of what we took to court. The third one is wípé wọ́n bá lo part of the family themselves. Wọ́n lè rí 100%, which is going to lead to inconclusive. That is the reason. Tell the letter to jáde, reply to lawyer fún ọ wípé nǹkan tí family to stand ni wípé kí wọ́n lọ ṣe kíní ní abroad.
Ẹ jẹ́ break it down fún mi. Ṣé that letter táwọn kan sìn? Àti idea wípé wọ́n gbé lọ síbi kan Nàìjíríà wọn agree is to drag you into the process. Ṣé ẹni welfare officer tó ń sọ pé òun lọ bì kan òun padà dé and this and that is to drag us into the process. That same officer will bring ibi náà additional abroad wà lọ́la tí mo sọ fún nìyẹn. It's like they are indirectly negotiating with us. The first of all went right, they go left, they are coming to the center. That is their focus. They will now say, ṣebí yìí náà lè kọ lẹ́tà tẹ́lẹ̀ ẹ̀fẹ̀ báyà lè ti agree àti fún yín lélẹ̀ ẹ̀sìn. Ṣebí yẹn lè ti agree gba abroad náà ni. To allow them to even be in charge is dangerous. That is my point. Mi kò jẹ́ pé mo disagree with family time. So,
Mr. Mr.
advice to the family.
Mr. Aisha, Sherry, between me and you, from the day one, I've said they should go for appeal. So listen, anybody who has spoke to me from the day one, go for appeal. In fact, kí welfare officer tó jáde, ni mo sọ pé they should go for appeal. Kí ẹ bá pé bàbá, he will tell you that is my stand. They should go for appeal. That is my first thing. Ìjọba Mr. Ayọ̀gá tó ń dúró síbí báyìí tí wọ́n wá lẹ́ẹ̀kan. Ojú ẹ̀ mo ti àtijọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ one-on-one. As in ní call. My stand ni pé they should go for appeal. Even bear me witness tí wọ́n bá gbọ́ pé kán bẹ́ẹ̀ tó ń gbọ́ lẹ́nu mi. They know my stand. So
Okay, kí wọ́n lọ change Mr. Muyiwa, kí ló change appeal yìí? What changed it? Ohun tẹ́ ẹ fẹ́ fi tí ẹ wá fi eventually lọ fún appeal. Kí ló change ẹ̀ what? Àbí?
that one is not my own opinion. My own opinion is no appeal. That's my opinion. And then people can tell me.
Ẹ̀ka ló dé tẹ̀ fi put it forward because Why? Àwọn ṣe lọ àbílẹ̀ ṣe push it forward as lè ṣe tó yí àbílẹ̀.
Sorry, that is the way to go, and that is the last of action.
Yeah. But I have one question, Sir John.
Okay.
As the power of Anthony and also Muti, I saw one of the correspondence where you were nominated as a representative of the family. Mo dẹ̀ ń wò pé à ń gbọ́ àwọn kankan kò possible kí head of the family máa wà wíyà. Ọmọ Mohbad tó wà ní Canada ṣé as Anthony and family head ṣe mọ̀ ń pa ẹ̀?
Ṣé àwọn kọ́ àti pé àdìsọ ní public?
Okay.
So I know you have my number, so let's talk.
Okay. Okay. Yes, sir.
So that is appeal is way to go.
Thank you. Mr. Muyiwa, now you say appeal is way to go. Ṣé méjì ní ṣé nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe é sí nìyẹn ni abẹ́ ṣe ń púṣì DNA tí ò lójútùú yẹn ti kóòtù yẹn abẹ́ ṣe ń púṣì ẹ̀ ní?
On the coffee.
Abẹ́ ti result into into the appealing whatever.
No, thank you so much. Yes. On the day tí wọ́n ti fi kí lórúkọ ẹ̀ tí wọ́n ti give judgment yẹn ni mo sọ pé kọ́ appeal and then that is my stand up to today. So that is the way to go. That's my statement.
Ẹgbẹ́ ẹ̀bùn lẹ fi ń búra àti ọlọ́run ẹ̀ka.
Nǹkan tí Mr. Muyiwa sọ ni pé appeal náà máa ṣe.
Period. That's on period.
Ṣe mọ mi kọ́fì ẹ̀jẹ̀ máa bínú ṣe rí gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ tó sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan ẹ̀kẹ́ mi pé máa sọ bó bá ṣe jẹ́ sí i kẹ́gbọ̀dì máa kó gbọ́ kẹ́gbọ̀dì tí Mr. Muyiwa tó kó kọ́ńfọ̀ wá pọ̀lọpọ̀lọ fi pẹ́ jù ní. Òun ló ní nàbà tù ní. Ṣé ẹ̀rí kan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ lẹ́yìn jẹ́ ká bírèkì ẹ̀ kẹ́gbọ̀dì gbọ́ sí i. Nígbà tí bàbá gbé the first DNA tó kọ́kọ́ gbé lọ tíṣí ju àlù nígbà tó gbé dé CTC ẹ̀ dé a rí pé CTC yẹn kò lè fẹ́ mọ́ bàbá àtàkẹ́ ìjọ yẹn gangan ló ní bàbá gbé ṣíjú gbé bàbá wípé kó mú CTC yẹn padà a lè sọ fún Muyiwa wípé CTC yìí kì í ṣe proper CTC o CTC ò lè fún mọ́ anything. Muyiwa ń jẹ́ kó yé wa ń bẹ̀ ìjọ yọ pé CTC yẹn wọ́n máa ṣe ìyẹn ní kò lè lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ at the end of the day up to tomorrow wọn ò rí CTC yẹn change. Now gbà tó tó wá ju pé okay what way forward báwo what way forward àwa pé ní bàbá wa sọ pé ṣíjò lè continue nígbà tí ṣíjò continue tó ní another lawyer tí another lawyer wá take up iṣẹ́ yẹn ìgbà tó máa gbé ìjọ tí bàbá gbé prayer lọ sí court wípé àwọn fẹ́ kó lọ ṣe kíní ẹ ní abroad tissue base náà máa ṣe ìgbà tó máa dé court adájọ́
court which tó yẹ kó ti kọ́ àpìlì ẹ̀ kọ́ má ní sùúrù títí di February 3rd yẹn because February 3rd yẹn lọ́ fẹ́ ka result DNA yẹn kì í ṣe bọ́dẹ̀ máa gbà ní February 3rd ó yẹ kó ti gba treatment from now before the time ní result jáde kọ́ wá kà fún wọn ní February 3rd wọ́n fi ń palẹ̀ àti lọ́ọ̀yà àti gbogbo wọ́n fi ń palẹ̀ pé ìyẹn lọ́ọ̀yà sáré lọ gbé átíkù kan jáde tó sọ pé wọ́n fẹ́ gba third party náà ti fẹ́ gba specimen náà fẹ́ gba specimen tó fẹ́ lò fún Liam yẹn. a lè ń bá fọ láti jọ ìyẹn olókìrẹ́tì wàhálà pé lọ́ọ̀yà yẹn ṣáà ń push wọn pé kọ́ gò pẹ̀lú decision court yẹn àwọn frustrate effort court tó bá ti frustrate effort court tó bá yá wọn á come back to their own which car jẹ́ kó ìgbé eré lẹ́yìn because tó ti time appeal bá ti kọjá there is nothing you people can do so nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní ọmọdé kọfí ẹ má dá olóhùn o decision court yẹn ní lọ́ọ̀yà yẹn push wọn lọ fún o gbogbo ìtọ́ sọ yẹn ìró náà pa o.
Gbogbo ìwà ẹ̀dá fáfá ẹsẹ̀ tó yẹ kẹ̀kẹ́ lásìkò. Ó dà ṣe ìgbà tí Mr. Muyiwa tó ti dojú ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ̀ ìgbà tí young daddy tó ti build that particular question tí Mr. Muyiwa ti ń ṣe báyìí zigzag tí wọ́n lè sọ̀rọ̀ straight mo ti mọ̀ pé problem ti wà. Mo ti mọ̀ pé Mr. Muyiwa gan is not sure of what he's saying. I'm telling you, but my son, you are so wide. You respect, I just want to see the family. You never want to fight. Everyone died. You have to see that it's such a man so enjoy. You can leave them out, please. You are not. No, don't please me. You are not in there. I'm not in this room. No, I just want Mr. Muyiwa, sir, please, before you go on, you see, sorry, sir, you finish up. You see where the problem would not stop. What I would expect at this point, I understand appealing. This is the moment, but that would have come out to call them out to the public because this is not normal. Why are they considering Wunmi in this case and you people are not crying out? You are not shouting that the world knows exactly what's happening. Baba asked for DNA. So why all this here and there and back and forth? It's like you're covering up for them. This is the moment you would have had a representative of you yourself as an attorney come out and scream to the world, look at what is going on. I don't want it this way. This is how it should be done. We already know that anything that goes through them, it's not going to come out perfect. Why not allow Baba have his own pathology from USA or UK that's coming to take the sample and watch while they take them away and nothing has to do with that welfare officer. The welfare officer meaning is still in their camp. You cannot escape that. And what they suggesting using are they in US? Are they in US? Are they in UK? How would they have suggested that some family or something will be used? It's crazy. This is what get people really mad. Yeah. Something has to be done with immediate effect. Mr. Muyiwa, let me you have to take action. Kíákíá, ẹ ti ń ṣe
Daddy Prince, ṣẹ́rí ẹ̀mọ́ kan tí mo fẹ́ sọ, ibi tí èèyàn sí ọlọ́run abẹ́rùn. Between me and you, we'll remove them now.
Hello, y'all. Hello, y'all. This is what Mr.
Because in got that so me, we are sorry, so we are answer. Because me, my wife, my sheni government. Kí government tún lọ ṣe kíni? Kí government tún lọ ṣe kíni?
Mr. Prince. Mr. Prince. One second. Make that Samuel was just again. From the day one, with something called appeal. What's delaying this appeal? What's delaying this place? Now, no. Sherry, one thing, do you know one thing? Sherry, the back question for lawyer, the back of pay, the buy the fellow. The back of the buy the fellow.
Ṣé pé bí báyìí la fẹ́ lọ? Á ti sọ nǹkan tá a fẹ́ yẹn ló yẹ kẹ́ ṣe fún wa. Báwo ni lọ́sẹ̀ ló ti ṣe DNA sá?
Now, my stand in the call at this. Thank you. That is the way to go. Mr. Muyi, that's the way to go. Can we have this appeal done before the end of the year? January? Please can tell me from the date you want to give the judgment here, they will supply a penny color. Appeal will have been done. It's okay at penny color. Appeal will have been done.
What I understand that what the lawyer brought us is exactly what the court want to do. It's exactly what the court want to do, but a little bit decorated. So there was nothing really special about it. And any time wasting, it's possible they still even don't accept anything that was presented to them and still go ahead with what they want to do. This is where the problem is.
Mommy, people, she cannot do what Baba wants. That means no need for the deal.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly. That is why we have crying for appeal. The moment we saw that. Honestly, Mr. We pretended like we didn't know what we were saying.
Baba ti parí life ẹgbẹ́ bàbá kẹjẹ kọ́mọ̀.
Ẹgẹ́ sọ fún yín. No, let me just say it. Mama T, wait. Let me just say it clearly. Kò sí mo ṣe máa ṣe pé bàbá. Nǹkan tí Mr. Muyiwa bá ti sọ, òun náà máa ṣe. Ẹ gbàgbé. Okay, ṣé bàbá ti sọ fún yín sí pé tọ́ bá pe àwọn pé tí àwọn èèyàn bá wọn sọ ilé. Nǹkan táwọn bá máa ṣe làwọn máa ṣe. Wọ́n ti sọ náà. So kò ní ìdí pé mò ń pè ṣẹ́rí Mr. Muyiwa gangan. Àwọn gangan ní ọtí tó wà nínú ìgò tó ń pè ní gin. nǹkan tí wọ́n bá wà nǹkan tó bàbá Mohbad ò mọ́mọ́ nǹkan education tí Mr. Mohbad ti ká bàbá Mohbad òun ni wọ́n bẹ́ẹ̀ bá ti àti bàbá ò ṣe kò dé sówó díẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ kọ̀ọ̀kan
The lawyer is telling you that they will be saying another thing. They will say this. They will say that. If they are not as well, to
one thing you should understand, everybody has concern about Mr. Miwa as a person, right? But Sherry, on this one, also, I was on that call. So I'm going to stand with what is saying that he said on that call, Mr. Miwa said the best thing is for them to go and appeal. Now, the question is, whoever that is saying they should not appeal, I wouldn't know. But Miwa told on the call and said the best thing is for them to go and appeal. So we don't know where the problem is. I don't know where the problem is. I'm not siding him, but it's what I hear him say. Maybe it's not that it's just the I don't know, but I heard him and said it. It's going to be difficult for people to believe what he's saying now. But if he's saying that is it, let's leave it for him. Let him go and handle it. Let's not drag this. Let's not forget the importance of court on this. Let's tread carefully. Please. That's what I would say. Thank you very much.
Yes. Mr. Miwa Ekale. Stage àwa yìí yẹn kò sí pé ẹnìkan máa parọ́ fẹ́nìkan mọ́. Ìdí tí mo ti mọ̀ pé problem ti wà ni tẹ́ńgọ̀ pé bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn gbé lọ́ọ̀yà Ògúngbè wá sọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀. Ìgbà tí ọ̀rọ̀ kọ́ọ̀tù ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ tán tí Yomi wà lọ́dọ̀ Láti tí Yomi ń sọ̀rọ̀. I was very surprised nígbà tí ọ̀pá náà jáde tó jẹ́ pé ọ̀rọ̀ tí Yomi sọ lọ́dọ̀ Láti same thing lọ́pá náà ń sọ lọ́dọ̀ bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn. I was very surprised pé Yomi tí everybody mọ̀ pé kò wá justice. Wáyé tí Yomi ṣe sọ pé bẹ́ẹ̀ sì ni pé ká sí nǹkan ká support nǹkan tí gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì sọ. Ẹjọ́ jẹ́ kí n láàánú Mr. Miwa ẹjọ́. And then second day ìjọ tí ọ̀rọ̀ kọ́ọ̀tù yìí ṣẹlẹ̀ tí mo lọ sí live Brekete mo dẹ̀ nínú àwọn comment mo lọ sí comment ẹsẹ̀ mo comment pé àná ni kọ́ọ̀tù ẹ̀rí díẹ̀ ní Mohbad pé nǹkan tí Lagos state government dẹ̀ sọ kò tẹ́ wa lọ́rùn ìdẹ̀rù kó tẹ́ bàbá lọ́rùn tẹ́gọ̀ Brekete dẹ̀ ka mẹ́sẹ̀gì ẹ̀ síta ó dẹ̀ sọ pé àwọn expect bàbá Mohbad pé kí bàbá Mohbad máa padà wá. Mr. Miwa ọmọ Nàìjíríà ní ibùdó tẹ́bà sí Nàìjíríà ẹ mọ̀ pé nǹkan tí Nàìjíríà gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì yìí ti jù láyé ní kí wọ́n máa call wọn out. Mi fẹ́ máa gbé ọ̀rọ̀ yìí mo fẹ́ gbé kí n pè mi fẹ́ lọ jìnnà ní pé kí wọ́n máa call wọn out. Àtijọ́ tọrọ díẹ̀ ní ti ṣẹlẹ̀ everybody ń pariwo appeal àwọn àtọ̀ ń sọ pé kí bàbá lọ call wọn out. Up to date bàbá ó sì kankan bẹ́ẹ̀. Up to date bàbá ó sì ẹ̀jẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ kẹ́lẹ́ kan àwọn èèyàn dá ọmọ ẹlẹ́nu inú máa tètè bá lè parí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn. Ẹni tí èèyàn bá sọ fún lọ́ọ̀yà ẹ̀ pé òun fẹ́ kinní kan tí lọ́ọ̀yà bá sọ pé kinní kan ẹ̀ parí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn kí lè mí ṣé lọ́ọ̀yà ní right àti máa control command client ni àbí client ló máa sọ fún lọ́ọ̀yà pé nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ lè léyìí. Gbogbo nǹkan tá a ní kí bàbá ṣe láti gba ọ̀rọ̀ kéèsì yìí bàbá ò sẹ́ni tí káwa ti ní wọ́n ti ṣe because we want bàbá to call them out. Wọ́n ní bàbá sì ní access lọ́dọ̀ Very Dark Man. Kí ló tí bàbá ò lè message Very Dark Man pé nǹkan tó ń ṣe fún mi lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ lélẹ̀ o. Nínú nǹkan tẹ bá appeal tó bá ready láti ṣe when you call them out wọ́n ní lọ́sọ̀ mọ́ máa ṣe correcting. Wọ́n ti dé bàbá ò ṣe kankan gbogbo nǹkan tá à ń sọ yìí. Ẹ̀yin dẹ̀ la mọ̀ pé ẹ̀yin ni right hand man bàbá. A dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé lọ́ọ̀ tẹ bá sọ ìkọ́ tẹ bá sọ bàbá ni bàbá máa ń gbọ́. Ọ̀rẹ́ tẹ bá sọ fún wa pé àwọn míì ti take over ẹ̀yin ò lẹ́nu bẹ̀ mọ́. because from the past a mọ̀ pé gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ bá sọ fún bàbá ni bàbá ń tẹ̀lé bàbá ń tẹ̀lé tó bá jẹ́ pé àwọn ẹlòmíì ti wà tó ń advise bàbá tó gbé ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́yìn bá ń sọ bàbá wọn follow advice mọ́ ẹ jẹ́ káwa mọ̀ tó bá dẹ̀ jẹ́ lọ́ọ̀yà ẹ ló ń pàṣẹ lórí nǹkan tẹ́ gbọ́dọ̀ sí ni ẹ jẹ́ kí everybody mọ̀ kò sí nǹkan tó ń lórí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí.
Thank you so much. Gbogbo àgbáyé just like nǹkan tó ń sọ mo ní on this issue of DNA there is no mistake in fact there is zero mistake ni so on behalf of the Aloba for now where I stand where the Aloba stand is the way to go is the appeal where that is the last word Professor Olibai we are going for the appeal. As for me, we are going for appeal. Whoever does not want appeal at this point will be dealt with. Thank you all.
All right, that is it. Thank you so much. Thank you for that. And please, it has to be.
Peace everywhere. This is not. This is so simply. What you do to so many meals, I can't phantom it again.
It's so important.
Please, can we just stop it? There's kids everywhere. It's terrible. Like, they are all kids. To me, I don't want to call them. I don't want to say them. They are all kids. This is so stupid. When I call them kids and I mean they are kids, that's the best word to use. That's the best word to use. Just cursing them, seeing them, doesn't want it. Doesn't really want it. Because for the thing it will make sense. Even when your child is doing it, you just say, don't do it again. Worship. That's the best. That's the best thing to say to them. They are kids.
I have
to accept that word.
I have a question, please. Hi, Shalaki.
Hello, Richie.
That was the time I was a Merry Christmas. That took place inside that. Remember, that was the time we had a discussion about this organ of false faith, right? And we could not finish the conclusion of whether this is actually Paul Mohbad's body or maybe it's just cleaning the environment, as people say. And what it is that if you have a false faith, peradventure, on Mohbad's body, you cannot get any DNA result. It's going to bring you false positive.
Yeah.
If it's true that the body has been contaminated, you won't get a true DNA result. Just like the same toxicology, you won't get a true reflection of what's in the body because the organ of false faith will mask and destroy any proper pathological assessment, including DNA, especially DNA. So I'm saying we can go this route, but I think even with the bone and it doesn't matter. It goes down to that route as well. So I think they should they should follow it a bit. Let that be SMA. But at the same time, they should take Mama Mohbad's sample as an indicative test to support whatever they do with this Mohbad's body at the moment. That would be my recommendation. Mama Mohbad's body will give you at least indicative %.
That's what they are trying to do now.
No, we were said they don't want to use any other person's body apart